if I can talk to a man disrespectfully, that means I don't even see you as a man. You don't show me that role of leadership, of guidance. So that's something big that men have to understand. Household.
So this little Brittany found this clip from TikTok. Shares a very interesting perspective on men, and she shares it with the world loudly and proud.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to see what y'all got to say about this, especially as women. I want to see what y'all got to say about this. So let's check this out.
All you old that's still living in the 1800s that think women belong to y'all and women ain't supposed to be with wives and mothers and cooking and cleaning and hooting and hollering after you. Go sit down. Get off the internet. It is 2025. Women are running shit now. We make our own money. We are business owners. We can open our own bank accounts. We don't need you like we used to no more. So all that shit y'all be talking is irrelevant. Y'all either gonna get with it or get the lost. Y'all either gonna learn how to respect us as women and individuals or get the lost. Y'all see birth rates dropping, marriage rates dropping, all that shit. It's because women are sick and tired of y'all treating us like we just objects. You know what I mean? And every single time I post some shit on the internet, all them comments y'all be leaving, that is the reason right there. Women are sick of dealing with you old ass. So y'all need to get y'all together. Because women are not afraid to be single no more. We rather be by ourselves than with you old ass still living in the 1800s.
Rebecca.
You taking notes, girl?
Yeah, I had to take a note on now.
Rebecca.
Yeah.
Is this how most women really feel?
I'm not gonna say all women feel that way, because if that was the case, a lot of women still wouldn't get married, right? Or will want relationships. I think at some point we just have to understand that back in the days is completely different than what we're moving into right now. So women, I can understand what she's saying. Women do want to be seen as an individual, not something that they do for a person, right? Domestic work, or you feel like I supposed to just sleep with you because you're my man, or you just see me for something to do or just to benefit you. So when we look at it, we have to look where women want to be seen for what they bring to the table as a human being. So when we can get, I'm not gonna say all men, but some men to realize that women are here not just to be placed as a something for them to do or to just live for them, then I think we'll be a little bit better.
Mark, what you think about that as a man, hearing that and then listening to Rebecca kind of explain that a little bit further?
Well, that's the reason we're in this situation now.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the way they think. So I think it's best now that black women do their thing and black men do their thing. It's time to go on and go separate ways, man. If they gonna feel like that, if that's how they feel, that's how I feel. It's time to make a move.
So you think we should separate?
Yeah. Black folks, black men and black women not compatible no more. That's
Why you
over
say
with.
that?
The majority of them end in divorce or domestic violence. So it ain't no point. You wasting money and you going to jail. So go on deal with them other folks and live comfortable. That's how everybody gonna live comfortable if you go deal with the other side.
Danny, as a wife and as a woman who's been a wife for quite some time now, and congratulations on keeping a marriage together this long. Big salute to you. As a wife, when you hear this woman speak, this talk, what goes through your mind?
I think that is the reason why divorce rates are so high right now. Um, a lot of people forget the foundation should be God, and women need to know what their roles are. And you have to let a man be a man. You can't come in a relationship just, oh, well, because I have a career, I'm educated, I'm all of this, and then make him feel less than. And that's what our women are doing to men today. Because the more you beat them up and the more you say what he's not doing, gotta let a man be a man. We are his helpmate. So where he's falling, sometimes me and my husband, I have to um guide him in a certain way, which means, I talk to him, convince him, hey babe, why don't you look at it like this? But if he chooses, my husband has the final say so in our house, no matter what it is. And when it comes to where we move, when we got our house built, all of that, he had the final say so because he is the man. And most women don't let men be men. They come in, they so aggressive. A man don't want an aggressive woman. They want you to still be soft and feminine and know your role.
So, do you think she's coming from this perspective because of her achievements, or do you think that it's because of the choices of men that she's picked that has kind of put this aggression in her to speak this way?
I think she didn't see an example of a good man or was not raised without a father or something like that. I think that's where they come from. Because if you had that father figure in your life, you would appreciate what men bring to the table and what they do instead of worrying about what you got and how much you don't need them. You would realize how much you do need them. And that's where I think this come from. I think this is a family thing. It's been passed down. And that's what they know. That's how she done live. And that's all she know. Because if she knew better, she would, like the saying soldier say, do better. But that's where I come from with it.
What we have to understand is that marriage is on a mutual level. So I have to have respect for you for me to even be submissive to you, right? So women are not, in my eyes, me being married 2 times, right? I could be submissive all day to this man, but if we're not equally yoked, if he doesn't know his role and I don't know my role, it's not gonna work out. So it doesn't matter if he's a man of God and say I'm in the streets, it's not gonna work out. Period, point blank.
I strongly believe in a lot of times marriages are not working. It's because women get married because they want to say have the wedding and they want to have all this, the fairy tale, the honeymoon, and they don't realize that, hey, it's more to marriage than just inviting all these people and watching them walk down the aisle with a gown on in the honeymoon. After that, reality kicks in. Like, this is a person, because I always tell my friends, you really don't know a person till you live with them. They can sell you a pipe dream, everything. But when you start live, oh, I do this, I do that. But when you get in the house with them, start living with them, that's when you find out who they really are.
What would you say that men of today are missing compared to what men in the previous days were strong in?
Learning how to take accountability. Learning how to take accountability, learning how to listen, right? You have to know how to be responsible because we have a lot of men and a lot of women too. But we have a lot of men that are getting married and they want the title, but they don't want to do the work. We have a lot of men that have been told that all they have to do is go to work and come home. So when you go to work and you come home and you're not contributing to the house, and say if that lady is working too, it's a lot. we can't put just that one string on one person to think that she's supposed to balance out and pour out when you're not pouring into your wife. So if you're not pouring into your wife, how's she able to give you back the same treatment? So you have to look at it from me as men, they have to heal. They have to seek God first. They have to understand what their role is as being a husband and how that woman reciprocates that love back to her. So if he's not submissive to God, it's not going to go nowhere, period, point blank. And we can sit here and we can say, oh, the woman is the woman that, but the woman is only giving you the product, the return back of whatever you give to her. So if you bring chaos into my life, I'm going to give you back chaos. If you mistreat me, I'm going to mistreat you back. We can sit here all day and say that woman's supposed to be submissive, but at the same time, we do have scriptures in the Bible where it speaks on when women are supposed to be able to tell their husbands when they are being mistreated, when their husband is not following the path that God is showing, because at the end of the day, I can be your helpmate. But if you leading my family down the wrong path and I see that, I'm not going to follow you. I'm not. Why would I follow somebody that's not going the way that God said? So I was just supposed to sit here and be okay with it. So I feel as if men have to listen. It's not hard to listen to somebody. You may not take all my advice, but still let me be known. Still let me know that I'm able to be seen and heard, and take what I'm saying into consideration, because it's just not you in this marriage, it's both of us. So when we get the healing, when we get men that want to go to therapy, when we get men that can let go of their ego, their pride, when they can learn how to respect women for being women, and they can understand how to be accountable for the things that they do, then we'll be a little bit better.
Mark, what you think about that?
Oh, the disconnect I see with us, man, I think we done switch roles. I think the women done got more masculine and the men done got more feminine. That's just how I look at it, man. I think it's hard to come home and it's a joker talking to you like a man on the street. You know, that's hard. And it's hard for these women to come home with a man with jeans on tighter than hers. That's just what it is. So
I
till we start
think
being more, what's that? Go ahead, bro.
I think that, to me, okay, when I was married to I'm just gonna give you an example. When I was married to my husband, to both of them, I knew what I did
Mhm.
what was wrong, right? What I did was wrong was that I got married to two people that was not aligned with me. Like she said, we weren't equally yoked.
Right.
I grew up in the church, right? They did what they wanted to do. They didn't understand the point of what marriage really meant. So, at the end of the day, when when a woman talks to a man like he's a dog, it don't have nothing to do with her being masculine. It's the fact she has no respect for that man.
Okay.
Because women, they get into relationships with men, like Miss Dan said. You get into a relationship with a man, and that man does not show the value or the definition of a man to you. Every woman's definition of a man is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
She may have her standards, how how we say women say, oh, he gotta be 6 figures. He gotta be 6 feet tall. He gotta have this, but that may not be my type of man. My type of man is character. Do you know what's going on in your life? Have you been healed? Are we going to church together, right? So my ideal of a man is completely different. But at the same time, if I can talk to a man disrespectfully, that means I don't even see you as a man. You don't show me that role of leadership, of guidance. So that's something big that men have to understand. You just don't say, oh, I'm a man, and or I'm a man because I'm a leader. No, men cannot have that conversation.
Right.
They don't give you the definition. So we have to look at why women are not respecting men, why men aren't respecting women.
For you, a lot of time women see what they want to see.
There we go.
We got to be honest with ourselves. And a lot of time women think we can change men. Oh, I can
Mhm.
change and oh, this dude just got out of prison. I'm picking the worst one in the bunch, but I'm gonna change him. He gonna get out. He a dope dealer. He this and that. We already know you. That's a no go. You know, within that first 6 months to a year, this is not going to work. But what do we do as women? I'm gonna change him. I'm gonna go ahead and marry him. You're not equally yoked. He on a total different page than you are. And we try to make it work. We do, which is the wrong thing to do.
But
It
why
is
is that?
for me, I think it's more of women love the nurturing. We're nurturers and we feel like we can fix stuff. We feel like, oh, we can solve this man, we can fix this man. And really we cannot.
And
We
it's
cannot.
also a challenge. Some women
Right.
see it as a challenge.
Right.
Okay.
What's the challenge?
What she said. I can
That,
get him to change.
right.
That's
So,
it.
so if with that being said, do that mean women normally seek out broken men?
I don't.
Some women.
Yeah, some
Some
women do.
women. Some women do. Some women do.
And I think some women are just want to be in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Some just want to be in a relationship, so they feel like it's better to have a man than have nothing at all. And
Damn.
that's where women have to learn standards and boundaries. It's okay. You have to understand as a woman, I have to understand what my non-negotiables are, right? And I also have to understand my boundaries, my standards. Like I said, my future husband don't have to have 6 figures, right? I'm just looking at your character. You stable, baby. Okay. You know how to treat people and talk to women. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not seeking more than what I can put out.
Bingo.
So you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm looking for something that's on my same level and we can grow together. But we both have to have that mindset of understanding that the way I grew up is completely different than the way you grew up, right? But that doesn't mean that we have to battle each other to get our point across.
Mhm.
However my family did what they did, that was for my mom and dad. That's what they thought that was best for them. Whatever your mom and dad did, that's what they thought that was best for them. We two different people. We coming to the table. We getting married. We about to have some kids, and we decide to have kids down the road. But we need to have an understanding on how we want to build our family. I can't go based off what my grandma did. Nobody else. I can't do that. So I think that's the point. People don't understand. That's where the disconnect come from. You trying to change him, he trying to change you. You over here cussing him out because he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, just like Miss Dan said. Well, you knew he wasn't no good from a long time ago, but you was willing to stick it out. So what women have to understand, wherever you met that man at that moment, that's what you want to deal with if that man is not willing to grow. And you know if that man is willing to grow or not. If you have the correct conversations, you will know.
So, Mark, they say we lack accountability.
We all
TikTok
lack
say different.
accountability.
Oh, here we
Well,
go. Here we go.
what TikTok? What
No,
TikTok say?
I mean, right now nobody's taking accountability for nothing because nobody has practice in building with each other anymore. Everything is just a quick hookup, a quick chill, and there's no skill set that's being developed because there's no longevity um, included. So I think it's a lot of people out here that's operating on low skill sets, a bunch of temporary dopamine hits when it's fun in the beginning, and then when the realness seems to start creeping in, which it always does at some point, the people can persevere through it to create and build something in a natural way. So I think
Nah,
it's
these
just a
women
bunch of,
expect everything. They expect everything to be scot free. It ain't no challenges with these women, man.
and that's what I was
They
about to
expect
ask you.
everything to go smooth.
So as a man, from your
What's up?
perspective and your experiences, what frustrates you the most to make you say we need to go our separate ways? Because that's pretty strong for a brother to say we need to go our separate ways from our women. It means
Yeah,
this
yeah,
must be
yeah.
something real going on out here. So from your perspective and experience, what are they missing? What are the ladies missing when it comes
Man,
to
I just
us?
can't speak for the ladies. I'm telling you, it's both sides. It's us and the women. We done lost our respect for each other.
Uh-huh.
We done lost our respect. All you gotta do is listen to the music, look on social media, go out to the clubs, everything, and see how we treat our women and see how our women treat us. It look like we ain't supposed to be together, but that wasn't how we was raised. It's just a lack of respect on both ends, man. We call each other bitches and hoes on these songs, and we'll learn these songs by heart and rap them. From 1995 to now, we still doing the same thing, and it ain't changed. It's gonna get worse. Booty hole brown. That ain't nobody business. But that's what we singing, and that's what women singing, and men want to see that. Before we even know, we don't even know this woman's name, but we know a booty hole brown. You see what I'm saying? It's a lack of respect from the black folks, man.
It is.
Yeah. Hey, I'm at a loss of words, man. I don't know what to say about it. I'm done with it though.
You done with it?
Yeah, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Hey, we can have fun. We can have fun. We can kick it. We can do all that. Cause I know what's eventually gonna happen. Somebody gonna go to jail, or so we gonna end up squabbling or fighting over something. Ain't no resolution for the most part. I ain't speaking for everybody. It's some Dannies out there. There's some Rebeccas out there, but there ain't too many of them.
Yeah.
It's far few in between.
Women are always asking for stuff that they are not. Um, Women want a guy that's fine. She wants 6 figures, but she may be 320 pounds and
Yeah.
5'2", but she want a guy that's 6 figures, 6 foot, look like Denzel Washington in his good years. No,
Not the
we
Denzel now.
have
No,
we
not
have
the there now.
no,
Yeah.
not the Denzel now.
He still
But
got 6 figures.
And
yeah, but for somebody like me, that's not a criteria. I'm not a millionaire by no means, but I do pretty well for myself, so I don't need that. I just want you to be a man, love the Lord, so we can build on our marriage and grow old together.
I mean, every woman wants to compete for me. They see here, oh, I have a roster. Girl, you 40 years old. Why the fuck you got a roster? He's 40 some years old. Why the hell you got a roster? If you're looking for something intentional, why do I even have to play the game? You know whether you have a conversation with that man on the phone or if you meet him for the first time, y'all on a date. We're not asking the correct questions. What we're asking is, what's your favorite color? Where your mama at? Your mama with your daddy? What you like to do. We're not asking, what do you value in a relationship? What did you learn from your last relationship? What are you willing to deal with and not deal with? Are you seeking God or are you not seeking? We're not asking those. They're not asking those questions. So these
Yeah,
women
that's
feel
that's
as if
that's why I say go to the other side, because we ain't having them kind of conversations. We black women and black men and black women ain't having them kind of conversations. But
but we
we'll talk a
can.
whole no, we can't.
But we
No, we
can, but
can't.
this the thing, Mark. We can, right? I think at some point that when we learn how to respect each other and stop trying to play a game and understand that
Right.
how this world is moving right now, black women and black men don't have no choice but to be together. Cause if
Mm,
I'm just being honest,
No,
how this world is
no.
set up right now,
no,
they
no.
not playing with us.
The way this world moving right now, you got to fend for yourself. You got to fend for yourself. The way it's going right now, nah. You and that black woman, you already got to fight the white man out there in the world, and then to come home and have to fight your woman too. Come on now.
but, but you shouldn't have
Damn,
to
I ain't
fight
Mike.
each other.
I know. I ain't
But
Mike
this is
Tyson.
Yeah, but this is the thing though that I don't think black men and black women understand. Black women, we understand how hard it is on Black men.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it determines the woman that you pick. Just like it
Yeah.
determines on the man that she picks, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to have that understanding with each other. So at the end of the day, this is what I want all Black men to understand. Black women, we know what y'all go through because we're going through the same thing that you're going through. We fought those same battles with y'all on that plantation field. Always remember that.
Yeah. No fear in the mix, no hate in my zone. Vision locked tight, yeah, I'm deep in the mode. Started from the bottom now, the moving grown. It's the real sin, yeah, the name will know. Real talk, real grind, no pretend.